Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing. We are playing as Banjo, and we're going to be here for a little bit. So we have got Venomous with me today.
Hey there, NJ. Happy to be here.
Yep. Some wonderful Scottish tones. Bringing some class to this joint.
Exactly. Wonderful. And
Banjo.
Yep.
Only time you ever hear Banjo speaking.
He speaks a little bit in Banjo-Kazooie, but
oh dear.
yeah, this is me trying to get Taj's attention. Like, I kind of need you for something.
Well, hi there. I'm just going to bash you in the arse and hope you peer and all that.
Yeah, you'd think if you were driving a car into someone's ankles for a good 10 seconds, they might actually notice that you're there.
Exactly. But we're here and we have Banjo in the plane.
Yep. And Snowflake Mountain.
Snowflake Mountain.
Snowflake Mountain silver coins, to be more precise.
Oh dear. Yep.
This is me trying to remember the order in which the levels come.
Yep. As if the 10 and the 11 wasn't a good indicator.
Well, I know that, but I was trying to figure it out because they're not all in one long line like they are in Dragon Forest. They're all over the place.
Oh, of course, yeah. Anyway, pretty simple level this.
Yeah, Everfrost Peak's a nice. It's the ancient lake of this world. It's a really easy race, and the silver coins are in very easy places.
Exactly. I mean, and even if you don't get them all first time around, you're definitely gonna come across them both. Second time,
yeah, you're at least gonna see
easy
them.
Easy
And
stuff.
there's no nasty offshoots, so there's not really any nasty places they can hide them. And I thought I could get both of them there using the loop, but
Nice wee. It's a nice wee feature anyway, even if it doesn't come in that handy. It's just nice to get a wee boost.
yeah, that little tip comes courtesy of the thread, because I had no idea when I was playing this game for the first time, or up until this point in the LP, that that was actually possible.
Well, that's a nice wee feature, but yeah, but you know.
When they did tell me, I did spend about 3 minutes flipping and looping and barrel rolling.
As you do, as you do.
Of course, if someone tells you you can loop a plane, you're going to go do it for a few minutes.
Exactly, it's just human nature. You've told you can do something, and well, you do it.
Yeah.
So.
And then you spend even longer doing it and experimenting with boosts just because you're trying to prove the thread wrong.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Looking pretty solid so far.
Yeah, this is
miles ahead of everyone.
This is no problem. Once you've got the last silver coin, once I've got the last silver coin, I can start racing like I'm in a time trial, effectively, which I quite like doing.
Oh, here we go.
Yep. We have 10 rockets, fireworks time.
Hey! Wonderful. Really works. Oh dear.
Always run into that tree when you finish this race.
Don't know if that was intentional for Rare to try and screw you over when you've already won, or I don't know. It's kind of neat anyway.
I wouldn't be surprised. It sounds like something they'd do.
Yeah, exactly. And now Walrus Cove.
Yep, when I remember which direction it's in.
You get there eventually.
Yeah, we get there. This is the first real dick one.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the normal races. I have a wee bit of a story about the normal races in that I got the game on like Christmas Day along with my N64, and I know this was one of the first tracks I actually tried, and I don't know, it really grew to like it quite a lot with the I know the whole winter theme, Christmas and all that. It's pretty cool.
It is Christmassy. It's got the trees there, and I went back for that coin. And it's got the loop as well. And when you're a kid, if it's got a loop, you're happy. There's a general rule.
Exactly.
I had an old Scale X-Trix track with a loop, and that was my favourite track.
Yeah. Loops are always really cool, just in general. And that ice can be a bit of a dick if if the pack is really close and you're using a heavy character, but it seemed like you got through okay, so pretty cool.
And I finally got to show off the magnet as well.
Oh yeah. And you never really get that many opportunities to show off, but yeah, it just works really well in your favour when you do. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
As much as people may want to rant about the silver coins in this level, they're not that much of a dick. They're in hard to reach places, but that's just a general rule of the silver coins.
Exactly, it just takes practice. Whatever you do, it's just
not even practice.
Like
this was my first attempt at this track for the silver
Oh
coins.
wow!
And though I've only got 7 at the moment, I know where the last one is because I just kind of saw it at the corner of my eye as I passed it on the last lap.
Exactly, it's easy to reach, and you're miles ahead of the pack again. So,
yeah, I know. I've only got 1 to get. I know where it is, so I might as well just start blasting. I haven't got what I would call a comfortable lead though.
Well, it's enough to get the coin and win. So
absolutely, unless you know that happens.
Oh, of course, but here we go with the boost. Come on.
I'm amazed I didn't hit that ice.
Wouldn't have lost too much ground.
No, but when
Seems like.
when you have to turn around to grab a coin and you can see everyone in the pack coming round the corner, it starts some panic and you start to fear every slight bit of time loss.
Yeah. Nice race, and now for Snowball Valley.
Yep. And here we're gonna have some intentional failures.
They're always fun.
Some intentional mistakes.
Intentional.
This
That sounds with.
Yeah.
Go on.
This is the first race. There are 2 coins in that valley. I could not get them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I was looking over the courses for just sort of practicing for this thing,
The thing was,
I just thought, oh my goodness, it's really hard to reach, and just no idea how I ever got it back then. But yeah, it's pretty cool once you get the hang of it.
well, the thing is about those 2 coins is that you're naturally going to be pointing towards the outside of that valley as you go around the corner. So you really have to change. You really have to change your racing line specifically to meet it.
Yeah.
And it's hard to see normally. So on this 3rd race, I made a point of just going for it straight away.
Yeah, exactly. If you can get it immediately, then as soon as you can, then it's all good.
Naturally.
Yeah, and this is what I would have done, just gone for the tunnel in the 2nd lap, because first lap you just lose too much ground, too much speed, and it's just not worth it.
I prefer that other side. I prefer that other side when it comes to general racing, as I said in the first Snowflake Mountain video.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like the whole see-through sort of tunnel thing, just from because it generally looks cool, but no, it's not that useful in general.
It can give you a good in time trials, especially.
Yeah.
You do get something of a rush of dread when you come round on your 3rd lap, and you can see TT coming through that tunnel.
Alright, but since you're through that tunnel anyways, just, and yeah, you're all good,
I think it is a faster route, technically, but I just find it's not worth the hassle a lot of the time, considering it's a really tight turn and a really small opening, and you're risking running into the wall and completely screwing up your race if you mess it up.
Yeah. And now the worst track in the bloody game. At least for me, anyway. I could never. Frosty Village was the bane of my existence, and this. I've no idea how you're going to do this.
Well, there's no failure reel because there was no particularly hilarious cock-ups doing this.
Exactly.
This is, however, the 4th race.
Oh yeah. And you got there somewhere, sometime.
And I will mention, it's the fourth race. The third race, I won with all the silver coins, but it was lost to frame rate issues.
Oh.
I crossed that line, and I was about an hour into recording this video at the time.
Yeah.
And I crossed that line. I was like, yes, finally! And then I look into the virtual dub preview window, and it's just moving like a slideshow. I'm like, oh dear. And that coin there is
never a good time. Never a good time.
That coin there is a dick because they put it in a pool of water.
Exactly. I mean, it slows you right down when you're a heavy character. Oh, and there's that coin by the house there.
Yeah, that is about as out of the way as you could possibly get on this track.
Exactly.
I remember from my childhood that there were coins up either side of the trees here, like just completely on the snow, on the snowy wilderness, effectively. But I couldn't find them there. It might be something for a later time.
Yeah, and again, seems pretty easy on Rich, like handling it pretty well, and
it's really not, because
you're making it look easy.
I end up locked in an absolute war with Diddy, and I was honking to get him out of the way.
As you do.
Yeah. Naturally, if someone's in my way, I'm going to honk at them.
Wait, what? This is a thing?
I eventually decided to go up here, completely missing the zipper, but...
Oh my goodness, it's a shortcut.
It's a good shortcut if you can hit both zippers.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, that was a tight race with Diddy all the way through that track.
True. I mean, it's here that the difficulty just starts ramping up, and that I'm imagining that it gets a lot more complicated for like Sherbet Island and Dragon Forest.
Oh, absolutely, because the AI starts to ramp up a bit as you enter the silver coin challenges. So, and then again when you get to the trophy races. So in the 3 stages, the difficulty just keeps ramping up.
Oh dear. And now a nice wee boss battle. From the easiest boss in the game to...
If you can beat me again, I'll give you a special prize.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so from the easiest boss to the game to something quite challenging, actually. A wee bit more challenging.
Yes, we are a heavy character in a hovercraft, so it's time to kick his tusks down his throat.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. I mean, the thing about Banjo is that, speed's really good, but acceleration isn't that good, and turning isn't ever that good. So, but you know what? He's better than Crunch.
Oh yeah. His handling problems are completely negated by being in the hovercraft, which can turn on a penny, no matter what character you're using. And that is where you pass him.
Oh, of course.
No exceptions. It's really the only place that's wide enough, with enough clear ground to get a clean boost away. And he's still
really tight, yeah.
He's still right up the tail fan coming through this final stretch. And it's especially jarring when you compare it to the first race where we got the green boost off the line and completely annihilated him.
You've won a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge. Goodbye, kid.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Bluey.
Good riddance. 2 bits of the amulet.
2 amulet pieces.
Always helps.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
I can't tell yet.
It seems it might be a hog, maybe a warthog.
I know. Well, something like that. Some sort of pig, you know.
An intergalactic space pig wizard.
God knows.
Well, anyway. That'll do it for now.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Shenji.
Yeah. And of course, you
Thank
guys
you.
can vote in the thread for who's taking on Sherbet Island. I'll see you then. Bye bye.
See you later. Bye bye.